wives. People are serving penises and vaginas in here. That's your God. That's a false God of lust. You're serving a God of pleasure. You're serving a God of statues.
You're in rebellion against God, and His eyes are in every place today.
Be better than a millstone hung around your head.
Yes, heaven forbid they stumble. You
and drown in the depths of the sea.
World.com and GodHatesFag.com, and we're from Westboro Baptist Church in Topeka, Kansas.
The group Silent Witness PA stood ready to oppose the Westboro Baptist Church. The Kansas-based church is known for its extreme message, protesting gays and lesbians.
Only in 2008 did Harrisburg create a life partnership registry. Although it is legal to be fired for being gay in Pennsylvania, this is illegal in the city of Harrisburg. Not until recently, under federal law, was the LGBTQ community protected from hate crimes.
My partner and I still don't walk down the streets of Harrisburg holding hands. We've been together 7 years. We'll go to a large gay community in San Francisco or Rehoboth or whatever and we'll hold hands. So I still don't feel secure enough in my own hometown to do that, to walk down the street.
The idea for Silent Witness emerged as a response to the protesting of LGBTQ events in 1999.
Well, the organization was originally started by Yvonne Wilson, who was a member of the Metropolitan Community Church of the Spirit in Harrisburg. And she didn't really have an intention of starting an organization. Her intent was originally to stand up and proclaim that she was Christian and she was gay, and to show the protesters that she belonged there just as much as anybody else did. But she stood there holding a sign that said, "I am Christian and I am gay." And she stood there silently, and after 2 hours, Donald Onklum came up to her and said, "You look like you're tired." It was very important for him that that sign stay there, and so he offered to give her a break.
But the problem was, is the longer she was out there, the more she was being yelled and screamed at. The more I realized that one person could not handle that much verbal abuse, basically. So I realized that something had to happen, someone needed to go help her. Otherwise she was going to crack, and I was afraid of what would happen if she did crack. So I just very gently walked over and tapped her on the shoulder and said, "Give me your sign, go take a break."
Neither of them realized how important it was to members of the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community to have somebody stand up for them and to have somebody proclaim that it was okay to be Christian and gay.
In the years that followed, Yvonne recruited others to also hold signs of support for Pride Fest participants. She, along with Rosemary Morocco, trained dozens of silent witnesses to stand along the festival fence line with their backs to the protesters. As long as the preacher stood in one place, this tactic of silent counter-protest worked well.
I know that a lot of people, when they see the silent witnesses there, they feel safe. And they feel like they can come in to an event, especially if there are some protesters there.
Silent Witness makes events safe for the LGBTQ community by acting as a peacekeeper and allows for the freedom of expression.
But you have to remember that when the gay and I'm lesbian, so for me to have so many heterosexual people watch my back and our community and be so incredibly interested in making sure that we are okay, that's a really big thing.
In 2007, there were 130 silent witnesses at work at the Harrisburg Pride Fest and Parade. The witnesses also provided peacekeepers for the Reading and Allentown Pride celebrations, as well as for other GLBTQ events. Elena and Blaze have also begun training students at state universities because the street preachers have also begun protesting at their schools. To date, Silent Witness PA has trained over 600 volunteers, mostly in central Pennsylvania, but as far away as North Carolina and Kansas.
Well, when I was first helping out with Silent Witness back in I don't really know that we had we had no vision of what it currently is today. Given Blaze and Alana's leadership, the sky's the limit. I honestly don't know. They surprise me all the time. Whenever they tell me they're going to go here and do a training, and they're going to Kansas to do a training, or it blows my mind, and it kind of chokes me up a little bit, because this little tiny dream that Yvonne had, and I helped out with, and have continued to help out with, is turned into this, mushroomed into this amazing, amazing thing.